Okay guys, it's time for another unboxing. It's Beadcrate. Here's the box, the little box that this little tiny box. It has a Beadcrate logo on the back and the side. And you open it up. There's always a little theme stamp. And look, this time there's a little birdie. Yeah. And our little sheet of paper. This time says bird brains. Our theme is bird brains. It says a pudgy little bird up in a cherry blossom tree catches your eye. Hannah, stop it. Sorry guys, that's Hannah. And it includes a synopsis of what's in the box and why. Tells you that they include some memory wire this time. Our Ready Set Crate, it tells you how to post on their social media, and then that this is the enthusiast crate for this month, and then this is the A through L section of what is in the box. And let's go ahead and get what's in the box. Okay, here's our little, wow, Hannah. Oh, you guys have got to see this. Hannah has jumped up on the table. I guess she didn't like the fact that I was filming. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had to stop and get Hannah down off the table. She used the chair. She doesn't like it when I bead. She's an attention hog. It's really funny on the camera. This bag looks orange, but it is red. Like very, very red. And it totally looks orange on the camera. So, don't know about that. But here are the contents in the bag. And we're going to go through everything one by one. Okay. Selection A. Here we go. We got Selection A. Come on, camera, focus today. This is Selection A. And it is 3. I can maybe get them so you can see them better. Maybe if it'll focus. 3mm amber drugs, check glass, and there's 50 in here. Well, these seem way smaller than 3mm, but maybe it's just that 3mm is so small. That's a tiny bead. But these are very pale, transparent yellow. Okay. Next selection is our seed beads. And let's see, we got Selection B. Come on. This is Selection B. And these are Toho 11O transparent peridot check glass beads. This is 16 grams. That's a good amount. About a 2-size amount in this little baggie. These are transparent, like a very springy, foresty green. There we go. Okay, next is Selection C. These are 6x10mm pink twisted barrels, check glass, and they're 25 in this bag. And you can see them; they're totally transparent. And they don't look very pink. They look kind of peach on the camera, but they're pink, very pale pink, and they're transparent. Okay, next is D, and D goes with our bird brain themes. This is Selection D here, and if you turn this so you can see it, it is a 15x17mm Quest Antique Silver Bird US Pewter one piece. So we got a little pure birdie, kind of looks like a dove. And we have Selection E, which is 3mm fire polish matte crystal faceted rounds check glass. There are 50 beads on here. And these, even though they're supposed to be transparent, I think because they have a frosted coating, they just come off as like frosted white beads, even though they're clear frosted. They look white. And that's very nice. Selection there. Selection F is bracelet 2 1/4 inch memory wire, 5 loops. For those of you who haven't used memory wire before, it's fun to work with. But you have to, it's hardened wire, so you have to use very strong pliers to turn it and cut it. You have to use specialty pliers. It will tear up your regular cutting pliers. Do not use your good cutting pliers on this memory wire. It will chew it up. Okay, that's selection F. So that should be fun to play with. I play with memory wire a lot. This is selection G. Selection G is 4mm lavender garden mix drucks. So these are 4mm drucks, which are rounds, perfect, like spherical rounds. Check glass, and there's 100 of these in there. And these are very pretty. It's like a transparent lavender color, dark green, and lime green colors, and maybe some pink mixed in there too. Next is selection H, which is some fire polish. These are 6mm smoky topaz fire polish faceted rounds. Check glass, there's 25 in here. That's a good amount for 6mm. Okay, next is selection I. And selection I is a charm. It's a 12 by 17 Tiara cast antique silver fat bird charm. It doesn't look that fat. One charm, and it's USA. It's pewter. So, yeah, this one's pretty. It's gonna be cute. We'll see what we can do with that. Here, I'm gonna move these because they seem to be messing with the camera's focus. Okay, selection J, which is also going to come out this way. It's the same way as the bag. Sorry, big trucks are going by the house. This is 4mm Siam Ruby Rondelles. Check glass, 100 of these. These really are Siam Ruby colored, and they're coming off orange in this light for some weird reason on the camera. But you can see they're rondelles, very similar to ones we got last time, which were jet black, I think. But these are Siam Ruby, which is actually my birthstone for this month. Those are really pretty. I like these. Okay, next is selection K. And selection K, let's see, selection K is a 8mm medium sapphire rounds, check glass, 25 beads. So these are really drucks, it looks like to me. And they're, it says they're medium sapphire, but yeah, they're pretty light blue, transparent blue color. Like a sky blue almost. Very pretty. A nice color. And the last selection is selection L. This is selection L. It will focus. There we go. And selection L is 12 by 9mm opaque light beige Picasso rice beads. And these are so pretty. I think I know what I'm going to do with these. But these are, I really like Picasso beads, and these are sort of this odd shape that you don't get very often. But I like this. And you get 3 beads. These shape. It's pretty good. So that's all the beads. And I'll meet you back in a few minutes to show you some selections that I made with the beads in the box. Okay guys, now it's time to take a look at what we made from the bead crate. From Bird Brains themed bead crate. Okay, the first item that I made was using these blue transparent, I think they're 8mm, that came in the box, and I made a wire wrapped ring with this. And as you can see in the light, this is kind of galaxy looking. Maybe it's the copper wire I used to make the ring, but going through it, it came out very pretty. It makes a very pretty ring, which I made. The second thing that I made out of stuff in the box, I wanted to do something non-traditional with the memory wire. So the typically bracelet just wraps around your arm over and over again with beads coming off of it. So I pulled out the core of this leather, braided leather, which was just some string that was inside, and I put the memory wire through it, which was really fun. I stabbed myself with memory wire twice, but I think it looks really cute with this little bird charm on it, and because it's memory wire, it keeps its shape to bounce back. You can just slip it on like a bangle, and then it keeps its shape. And I capped off the ends so that the memory wire doesn't poke out and your leather doesn't unravel. But yeah, I think it turned out cute also. It was very, and like I said, I liked sticking with the non-traditional, so use this for memory wire, so you can use it to make hoops. I mean, they do make memory wire in smaller loops for earrings, but I thought this made an interesting teardrop. You force it to meet at the top, it makes a little teardrop shape, and I made these earrings with the red rondelles and the frosted white fire polish, which were in the box. Next, I did a project I hadn't attempted before. It was a macrame project. This is all macrame. These are all knots. See, this loop is made of knots, and there are knots in between the beads. This is a the 4mm lavender mix rounds that were in the box. So it's like a mix of green and lavender, dark green, light green, lavender, and some of them are AB coated. And these are the transparent green Toho 11 nose around the edge. And then I just added this button for a closure. I thought that turned out pretty also. Nice. Then the last two things I did, I used some of the beads in the charm for this necklace. This is a, here, I'm going to move some of this other stuff out of the way. This is a tree of life that I made with wire, and it's using the Toho transparent seed beads and the 3mm transparent yellow. Kind of looks like a lemon tree to me. And in there at the bottom I put the other bird charm, and I'm actually really happy and pleased with the way this come. I hadn't actually attempted this fire project yet. I hadn't tried to make a tree alive, so this is the first time I made a tree alive, and I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. And I just put this on some silver leather cord. I don't do metal chains. I have a metal allergy. I can't wear metal. But these are the Picasso, the beige Picasso rice beads that were in the box. And I mean, I think these three, I always wanted to make a bird nest, and these beads look just like a bird's eggs to me. So I thought this was really pretty. This was my favorite project in the box. I really love how this turned out. The bird's nest is very cute, and these beads were perfect for this project. And then it's just put on some copper leather cording. But yeah, it just worked for this project. They were perfect for that. And I know this project only uses those beads. Yeah, it's really pretty. Those are all of the projects I made from the beads in this box. Bye now, until next time. Keep crafting.